OnDeck. This is my first ever Facebook Live, and I'm excited to be here. We're going to talk about common things that small businesses do for marketing and how they can make those more efficient and save time. The reason we're talking about this today is not too long ago we did a survey of almost 400 small business owners, and 86% of them said that time management was critical to success, and another 61% said they always felt like they were racing against the clock because there was just never enough time to accomplish all the things that they needed to do with their business. So we started thinking, how could we help? And one of the ways we can do that is by sharing some time-saving marketing tips. Every time I talk to small business owners, one of the things they ask about is marketing. So here are a few time-saving tips you can use in your marketing that are going to help you save time and be more efficient. Whether or not you're doing commerce online, everybody needs to have a website. It's a great way for potential customers to get to know your business. It's a great way for your current customers to connect with you. And so a website is very important. However, websites can be expensive. You can spend a lot of money and time building out a website. However, there are some wonderful tools available. Wix offers a tool, GoDaddy offers tools, and they're designed to help someone who may not have a formal design background sit down and create a professional-looking website in a relatively short amount of time so that they can have a really nice online presence. The thing I like about both of these tools is they're very inexpensive or not expensive at all. They're easy to use, they're intuitive, and I'd encourage you to kind of check out what's available so that you can see what works for you and your organization and get your business online. And instead of taking 3 or 4 weeks or longer for a private developer to do it for you, you could sit down in the course of a day and have your own website. Another really important thing that small business owners need to do is they need to make sure that they get their business listed online with Yelp or Google Places or some of those other online listings that are going to tell people about your business and help potential customers find you. It's really important to make sure that all the information on those sites is accurate, and you can use RoboForms to help you create standardized forms to fill out the information on those so that every time you go to one of these sites, the information is accurate and it's easy and time saving to do. I just realized that I hadn't mentioned that if you have questions, please feel free to go below and make sure that you type your questions into the comment box. And when we're done with our chat, if there are any questions, we'll be sure and answer them for you. Another thing most small business owners do that I think is really important is they're live on social media. Maybe you have a Facebook presence, or you're on Twitter, or maybe Instagram, or maybe all of them. And it can be really time consuming to go through and make updates individually on every single social media platform that you're on. You could spend an hour or so every day doing that. But fortunately, you don't have to do that. Tools like Hootsuite make it possible for you to spend a couple hours one afternoon and map out all of your tweets for the week and do it all in one place. So you can do your Facebook updates, your Twitter updates, and Instagram and all the other social media updates that you're going to do in one place. You can schedule them out throughout the week, and it just kind of happens seamlessly in the background as you go about your business every week. And another nice thing about that is tools like Hootsuite all have free versions, so you don't necessarily have to spend a lot of money to get this started, and you can kind of experiment with which tool makes the most sense for you and your business. And once you've decided the features and the things you like the best, you can then purchase it if you want, or you can continue to use the free version. this is a great way, social media is a great way to reach out to your customers. If I was a restaurant, for example, and I had a great customer list, and I would probably make sure that every day when all of my customers were talking to each other about where should we go to lunch today, that they got a tweet from me with whatever my lunch specials were so that I could bring people into the restaurant to have lunch. Those kinds of things that happen on social media all the time, and it's a great way to use the media, and tools like Hootsuite make it really easy to do updates and all of that kind of thing. Another way you can use social media that we don't typically talk about is it's a great way to manage customer support and to answer questions and to help customers who maybe have problems. And what you can do is automate how those requests come in to make sure that the right people, maybe it's you if you're running your business, or maybe you've assigned that responsibility to somebody else, but you can actually manage very seamlessly customer service requests with your Facebook or Twitter or other social media. And that's a great way to use social media, and it's a great way to streamline your customer service process, because instead of requiring a phone call, they can send you an instant message via your social media. One of the things that a lot of people ask about when I have a chance to talk about small business owners is, how do I make the most of my email list and emails? And that's a great question, because email marketing is a wonderful way to reach out to potential customers, and it's also a great way to make sure that you're maintaining the relationship you have with your current customers. It's also a great way to initiate what I call trigger campaigns. So there are lots of tools available. MailChimp is one tool you might want to investigate, but there are several. Constant Contact is another. They make creating automatic emails very easy. Like, let's say, for example, you want to celebrate your clients' birthdays with them, and you want to make a special offer to them. You can input that data into the automated email system, and if my birthday is October 10th and you want to send me a message, every October 10th I'm going to get a birthday wish from you that feels personal, and I'm inviting me to come in and maybe have a piece of birthday cake or a dish of ice cream or whatever it is you offer your customers on my birthday when I come in and have dinner. So these tools are awesome for helping you automate the process of keeping in touch with your clients, whether you want to send out a monthly newsletter, or you want to make sure that on triggered dates or events they get an email from you. Automating that email function is incredibly valuable to save time and make your marketing more efficient. Another thing that a lot of people ignore that is a wonderful idea is, on your emails, pay attention to the email signature down at the bottom. This is really a great place to include all of your contact information, links to your social media, and other information that you want to share with your clients and your customers, because they sometimes, maybe they don't have it in their address book, or maybe they're not sure exactly of how to reach out to you, but they're looking at an email, and if that information is already there, it makes it a lot easier for them to pick up the phone and call you. It takes a little bit of effort to build out your email signature, but boy, it's convenient, and it's easy for your customers, and it's a lot less work for you because it's always there. You create it once, and it's always there. And if you want to, maybe you're going to even add a special offer or something like that within all the emails you send out, you can add that in the email signature. That's another great way to do that. Another way to automate the sales process, if you do business online and you actually have an online store and you're involved in commerce that way, I bet you recognize that every day there are a percentage of your customers and potential customers who start the purchase process, and then for whatever reason they decide to abandon their cart before they've finished the purchase. And you can automate a friendly nudge to those customers via email to remind them that they didn't quite get finished with the process. Do they want to come back and complete the purchase, or is there something that you can do to help them? Do they have questions? And that's something that you can automate that works great. It's easy, it's painless, and it's something that your customers may appreciate because maybe they get distracted and they've just forgotten or whatever. But anytime you can automate things like that, it's a great idea. Automate, you know, as you look at your processes, you need to be thinking about how do I automate this? Is there a way that I can do that so that I can keep in touch with my clients and make sure that it happens seamlessly in the background? In my marketing career, I've seen wonderful success with what we called automated and triggered campaigns, depending upon what our customers did, so that we could keep in touch with them and they could keep in touch with us. This is the first time we've done these tips, and it's been really fun to talk to you. Watch for more. There will be more coming, and we'd love to hear from you. So if you have any questions, please reach down below, and we'd love to hear from you.